Hi guys, I am back. It is Yoreli and I am going to continue talking about, fighting for what's right, Black Lives Matter, everything that that's going on. How we need to invest in Africa. This is the most powerful topic right now. You know what I mean? Understand what I'm saying. By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it or whatever you feel. But so I wanted to say, if you say, when you say Black lives, you mean every Black life. You do not mean just African American lives, and we do not mean just African lives. We mean all Black lives, period. When you say that and you're an African American and you do not go to Africa and you do not go to invest in Africa and you do not go to give to Africa, if you do not donate to Africa, if you do not have a charity towards Africa, then you cannot just go around saying things like that because you don't mean it. Actions speak louder than words. Believe me myself, I have to check myself. I'm going to open a charity, because a lot of these charities I don't trust, to be honest, because I don't think they're really doing what they're supposed to do with the money. I know people are donating to Africa, but why is Africa does? How come Africa, the roads look the way they look? People are trying to say, oh, they say, of course Africa is poor right now. Africa is rich, but it has the riches, but we need help. You know what I mean? We cannot do it. It's hot out there. We need water pipes. There are things that we need. Any African that can sit here and say, oh, don't talk about Africa like that, or don't talk about Africa like we don't have nothing. There is a lot of places that don't have nothing. Maybe your house is fine. Maybe you're doing okay in your home or whatever, but there are a lot of places that need help. And those places, if you're too embarrassed to ask for help, well, I'm going to ask it for you. And you know what? If you're too proud to take and accept help, well, then you know what? You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. I rebuke you. You know what I mean? Because there are children. I'm thinking about, God is thinking about these children, really. You know what I mean? We adults, we have our chance. We had our chance, but give these children a chance to really, really live their lives. You know what I mean? Give them a chance to a second opportunity to actually do things. So let me see. I don't know why I don't remember it. Oh. So yeah, give these children a chance to don't be too proud or trying to say, so what we need to do is we need to literally build the roads, to fix the roads. I was in Uganda. I'm from Uganda, East Africa, Uganda. When I was in Uganda in 1997, I believe, I moved to the United States when I was 9 years old. When I was in Uganda, my dad, he has a big house and property. But listen, we didn't have, at the time when I was there, we didn't have water pipes. We didn't have water connection or power or money to turn on the power all the time. So it was like we had to literally let me put this here. We didn't have a connection, so we had to go fetch water. We had to go, fetch water from outside, from the well. And not even the well which you pump. We had to literally go in line. There was this little it looks like a river, or what is it? This little thing where there's water that passes, in a clean water that passes like right there. We used to go with a jerrycan and we used to put the water right there, the thing right there, and the water would come down from whatever that little river or mountain was, and it would literally pour inside of the jerrycan, and we would fill that whole jerrycan up, and we would fill like 4 or 5, and every day we will hustle going to get that water. And that's the same water we're going to drink with. That's the same water we're going to cook with. That's the same water we're going to bathe with. And guess what? Where we were bathing? In a basin outside. I called my dad, and he told me that now they have running water. Now they have Now they have a bathtub or shower or something or whatever they have. They were able to make some money over the years and build these things in there. Okay, that's my dad's house. But that's not everybody's house. I don't know how everybody's doing in Africa. So I'm not gonna sit here and say they're fine when I'm seeing on the news Africa needs help. When I'm seeing this, Africa needs this. How can I sit here and say, oh, I'm gonna turn a cold shoulder? Every dream that God gave to me, I'm giving to Africa. This my voice. I'm using it to fight for Africa. And don't think that I'm not fighting for the white people and Spanish people and Chinese people. I fight for you too. But you know what? Charity begins at home. Charity begins. How can I be here and say Black Lives Matter in this time and not start with Africa? Or how could I go and start with China? No, I'm going to start with Africa because that's where I come from. That's where I have experienced the pain. I have seen it in my own eyes. I have been beaten there. When I was in school, I was what, 5 years old? I was what, 5 years old? And they were beating me because they put the kids in right there in line. And they tell all the kids, school starts, there's a day that comes and they tell all the kids to lift up their skirts. And the kids have to lift up their skirt, and the school was called Chirinya, and the kids have to lift up their skirt to check their underwear to make sure their underwear is clean. It wasn't like some perverted thing. I don't know if anybody was thinking that way, but it wasn't some perverted thing because all the adults were there, so I don't know what it was really, but basically they have to check you to make sure your underwear is clean. Because if you don't get that discipline and that kind of teaching at home, they're going to teach you in school. And if your underwear is not clean, if you dirty, they're going to beat you. They're going to tell your parents, if you're at school, your stuff is no good. Guess what? We had to clean. We had to clean the classroom, be on the floor on our 4 knees. In America, you don't have to do that. The kids don't have. That's why I said like the Black Americans, not all of them, but most of them need to know that you are spoiled. You have had a good life here. Trust me. Because when you're 5 years old and you have to clean the floor, you have to do this instead of studying. How could you focus? How could you even learn when you're so busy? You get beaten at home. You're getting beaten at school. How can a child even learn anything if they're getting beaten left to right? You know that's gonna mess up a child's mind. On top of that, it's so hot outside. On top of that, they don't have water. It's not like in America here, you have bottles of water. There's water that the water is given everywhere. You go to a restaurant here, they got water. You go to school, they got water fountains. Do they have water fountains in schools right now? Are there any water fountains in schools? I haven't seen any. I've searched on the internet. Maybe I haven't searched enough. Maybe I need to look more. But it needs to be right there. I need to see that there is water fountains in every school. That these schools are open. That we will rebuild. This is what I want to use this money when once I open this charity, which I'm going to do in a few minutes. Once I finish recording this video, I'm going to work on it. I think I'm going to start with Facebook. Or I'm going to start with YouTube. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to have to pay for it and really put my money into it. So I only get food stamps right now and cash aid from like $220 for $220 from food stamps and from GR, but I have to put at least $75 of that, or at least because I have to pay my phone bill, which is $50, and then I have to like save have like at least 20, maybe $15 left just for me, and then the rest I have to invest. Maybe I have to go buy some face wash or something, but that's about it. And then the rest of that money I have to literally invest in the YouTube channel, and I pray to God that it stays strong and it stands, because now then I'm gonna have to pay for that so I can have longer videos, so we can talk longer, so it's not like 15 minutes, so anyways, but I'm gonna do this. The Holy Spirit just put this on my heart because I've just been cured. God, when I was on the street homeless, God was teaching me, telling me, how this feels. You feel this. You don't want. If you love me, Eora. Well, my real name, my birth name is Sandra, but I don't use that name. My nickname is Eora, but my birth name is Sandra, but I use Eora. If you love me, if you truly love me, you would do everything in your power to do my will. You would do everything in your power to save these children, to save these at least You know, of course, even the mothers that are there, not just the children. Of course, even the fathers that are struggling, not just their children, even them. But what I'm saying is that there are kids out there that don't even have mothers. There are kids in villages that are living, that have never seen a TV before. These are the people we need to really hunt down and really find out what is their lifestyle like. These are the stars. These are the celebrities of life. These are the ones that really know survival. You know what I mean? Living like animals out there, and you cannot tell me there are none, because I know I remember the cultures that were, I forgot, Bagisu or what is it? I need to look up. There is so, okay, listen, I'm telling you, it's not easy to just go to Africa. I'm not saying hurry up and go. I'm saying yes, but what I'm saying is we need to, you need to, if you're rich and you have connections in Africa, don't hesitate to go. But Black Americans, or even white Americans, Black Lives Matter, right? If you're able to go visit, at least try to visit and see what the life is like, and see the sun and feel the life and feel the ground. It's not like here where you can almost walk barefoot here. It's so clean on the ground. You know, some places are not the cleanest, but we need to build the streets. We need to fix the roads. It's all red and dusty, and the kids all keep their hair cut. All the beauticians need to go to Africa and really do some business in Africa. You know what I mean? Donate your business first of all. If you donate first and open it as a charity, to begin with, for people that don't have arms, people that cannot do their hair, people that cannot bathe. These are the people, even the ones in America, the people in America that are living here that don't have arms, don't have legs, that have disabilities. These people need you too. You know what I mean? But I'm saying is, what we can do is donate as much as we can, and as much as our time as we can, because we have it. We have the platform, we have the power, we have the gifts. We cannot hold back. I'm telling you this. I'm gonna give all of the charity money to the charity, all of it. But even from my own pocket, most of the money that I earn, just like this guy, I forgot his name. I had to write his name down. But there's this guy, I forgot his name. Fudge. There's this guy. His name is okay, he was this rich guy. I'll tell you his name later. But it was this rich guy I looked up. He's a billionaire that spent all his money, all his billions on poverty, on giving people, on helping people out that needed. I want to be like him. You know, he inspired me. He completely inspired me. Like the word of Yeshua. He's the true, you know, Christ's heart. That's the word, the heart of Christ. Even if he may not believe in Christ, that's the heart of Christ. It's not to walk around here bragging about your riches, but doing something about those that are in need, using your power and your gifts and your abilities. God gave us, God saved us with arms. God saved us with legs. Our head. God really spared my life. I cannot, please, I don't want the big house. I don't even, you know, I'll give me a decent home, maybe in Africa. I have to go back to Africa. I have to go back and work there. That's my thing. I mean, the good thing is you can, in Africa, you can have an American citizenship, and in Uganda, not Africa, but in Uganda. I don't know about other African places, but I don't know if it's still the same, but I know in Uganda they say you can have your American citizen, keep your American citizenship, and you can become a Ugandan citizen as well. So you don't have to be in just a Ugandan citizen. You don't have to give up your American rights or whatever. So hey, why not be a citizen here and be a citizen there, and work there and work here? You know what I mean? Work things out, make some friends, and we all go back, build my home over there, build my house over there, a big house over there. A lot of, you know, racist people be like, well, why don't you go? Again, like a lot of the Black Americans, I was raised here and I don't remember my language, so I still need to learn. You know what I mean? And there are things that I need to remember. I need to link up with some people, and even if I don't know people, I'm gonna find a way to get back there. I have family there, you know, but I'm still gonna. I don't know if I don't know if they're willing to. I don't know if they're willing to work with me. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I'm gonna tell you guys on my next video the next of my plans, and we're running out of time right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Feel free to subscribe, and whatever comment, feel free to comment.